that was for the gram.
Yeah.
I really don't think. I think women feel like that, but I don't think
you
some
do?
women. I think some women feel like that, but I don't think they really acting on it. Right. Like here.
You got. Oh, go ahead.
But let's bring it a little bit. If a woman feels like that, isn't she damaged? Like that's a broken woman, right?
Yo, she got cheated on, bro.
Yeah, that's a
like,
broken woman.
Not
broken woman. Man, that's strong. Broken woman. That's a strong phrase, but it is way more of a blemish. It's way more way more of a blemish on a woman's record, I think, than a man's record. If you're the one that gets knocked up or whatever, like the whole company is out of service for 9 months and change.
Mm-hmm.
You know
But
what
cool.
I'm saying?
There's a reason why.
And some after for the.
There's a reason why the world judges promiscuous women different than they judge promiscuous men. If you're a promiscuous woman, you're a bad person.
I mean, they might try to steer it that way.
It's
Yeah.
your party. Men get invited to the party.
Right.
It's your party. You having niggas like, yo, let's just say this is my house. I'm inviting 30, 40 random people into my house every fucking night.
Right.
That's a problem for me. That's not a problem for the person who's coming to my house. Niggas come and they leave. But if someone's coming inside of you and you think that that's okay,
Yeah, it's pretty bad, right, all around.
no, you have to be
course.
entered into a woman.
Yeah.
I believe with her, she's probably emotional about what happened. She's
very
embarrassed.
emotional. She's very emotional.
She's embarrassed. She said it was embarrassing the way her husband came about, and her husband's side chick came and gave her the news, right? And
Sorry.
what do you mean, sorry?
I'm sorry that happened. I'm sorry.
I think that's the reason why she's on Front Street saying that, right?
Yeah.
She could just be like most women and just, all right, you cheated. Your side chick came and told me what was going on. You know what? I forgive you, right?
Yeah.
And most women would just have a affair secretly and go sleep with somebody else.
Because they really like
get-
them niggas.
and get
when a woman
revenge.
has an affair, she likes that nigga.
Some women do it for revenge. You don't think women
She's a psycho.
What? She is psycho.
If a woman is letting a nigga fucking fuck her for revenge, she's a psycho.
I think in most women's minds, when they do it for revenge, they're it's on them. They made the decision to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they doing that just to get back. They don't love the guy. I think that's an instance where it's not. It may not be a love thing when a woman has sex with a dude.
Strange.
It's not strange. I think it's more common than you think.
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah. What do you think most women do that get cheated on? You think they just forgive and they say, "Oh, you know what?"
Some of them get their lick back. You know what I mean?
I think
They
a
go
lot
to
of them get
Jamaica,
their
they
lick
go
back.
fuck Trevor. In Jamaica when they get, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Barrington. You know? They get their lick back.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like I feel like the majority of the women, they just kind of, if they love their husband, they just kind of like not. I'm not saying eat it. All right, let's bring it back 2 steps. How do men handle when they get caught cheating?
First of all, 90 to 95%
Strong number.
of men get caught cheating,
Okay.
especially when they carry on situations. You're gonna get caught
Right.
because men are just not that great at it, and a lot of the times it's remorse, but then sometimes it's based on
Niggas in the doghouse.
they in the doghouse, but then some. You
I'm
got some
sorry.
dudes that they be strong and wrong at the same time.
Nah, nigga.
Oh yeah, you wasn't fucking. You wasn't giving me no pussy.
No. That's a woman. When a woman gets caught cheating, she has all the fucking shit. Oh, you weren't affectionate enough. Oh, you weren't doing this.
Men do the
enough.
same thing too,
men
bro.
Don't do that.
Men do
men,
that.
Men be sorry.
Men don't.
Don't do that.
Men don't say, I stepped out because of lack of sex.
No.
Please.
Men be like, yo, I fucked up.
No.
Men stood up and down and say, yo, I fucked up.
And that's it.
I wasn't. Picture a man saying you wasn't giving me enough sex and that's why he cheated.
Bro.
That's it. That's
the first phase is I'm sorry, right?
You never heard that?
I'm sorry that I disappointed you. I love you as my wife. I don't want to see you hurt, right? But then when we start talking and we start conversating about
Why, Ron? Why did you cheat on me?
Yo,
Ron?
we wasn't having sex like I have needs.
Shit. You cold-hearted.
Why I gotta be cold-hearted?
And you gonna do that?
Yeah, he be trying to make it like it's a real scenario. Like I had this conversation or some shit like that. Yeah.
But why, Ron? You cold-hearted, brother.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, bro.
She sound like a psycho to me though. But it sound like she just really, really like dick, and then they got put up with that.
Nah.
Ain't no house, ain't no situation, ain't no nothing worth me watching my shorty getting blade. Like nigga, she
trying to put him,
nigga. Her panties go in the fucking hamper.
It's like she trying to put him on punishment.
Like, nah, nigga.
It seemed like she trying to put him on punishment.
That's
like,
not
you know what,
nigga. That is torture.
No, you can't leave.
That is torture.
We're gonna stay in this house together. We're gonna raise these kids. We're gonna live together, do everything together. But I'm gonna sleep with somebody else. Yeah, I'm gonna get. You gonna know I'm getting my lick
it's
back?
It's past a lick though. Like I'm gonna make my lifestyle now. She trying to make this shit her lifestyle. Cool. It's past a lick.
I'm gonna tell you this. Even if she just goes out and gets her lick back, it's a devastating thing for that man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a very devastating act for that man. You know, just one lick back.
Kill me, man.
Maybe just one. Pause. Maybe just one.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't have to do more than the thing or like a date. All right, I could deal with a date. Right? I could deal with if you go out.
What's a date without sex, man?
No, you could.
No point.
I'm just saying you could deal with that. You could deal with a date, right? Like, all right, I let him go out. You know, they had some fun, had some drinks. She danced on him. You know what I mean? Maybe. You know what I mean? Let him touch a little something, but he ain't close it. But just one lick back is
devastating.
He may never recover.
She trying to make it a lifestyle. Cool. She trying to make it like, yo, Friday night is what I'm doing.
No,
I'm turning on cigars and whiskey, and I'm going to the tavern.
Yo, he can't keep his chick in check. Nah, that's another thing. Like, yo, bro, if your side chick is going to your wife and airing you out, then you didn't have control of the situation. She don't respect your wife. She don't have that much respect for you either. Yo, and when dudes step out, y'all need to learn some. Y'all need to lay down some ground rules.
What's that?
You don't disrespect my wife. I'm not leaving you for my wife. Right? My wife is my wife. She gets ultimate respect.
With that.
What?
What, you trying to tell your side bitch like you're not really gonna? Of course, it always starts off as fun, but then down the line,
it can't just be all fun. You know what I mean? Because you got something to protect.
Right? You saw Fatal Attraction back in the day.
And all right, no. You know what happens? It happens like this, where it's you be like, yo, a chick would be like, well, if you don't leave your wife or something, or I'm gonna tell your wife. All right, well, I'll tell my wife before you tell my wife. When you go into a situation like that, you have to be prepared to lose your wife and your family. If you're gonna take that risk, right? Yeah. Same thing we was talking about at the beginning of the show. If you know the hazards of what you're about to do, you know the risk, you know the consequences. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. So when you make that decision to step out on your relationship, be prepared to possibly lose your family.
Now your wife on the internet with a fucking turban talking about she about to fuck other niggas. The fuck is happening here? Like, like nigga, poor dude, yo. Nigga picture on there with a fucking
yeah. All right, where we going next?
Anywhere you want to. I got to take it quick.
All right. I think
stay positive. Watch kids. Yeah. Kids.
Oh, give me 1 second.
Yo, we chilling, man. It's a beautiful night out. You know, enjoying the vibes. Got about a few more weeks left of summer, so we got to enjoy it.
Well, listen, man. For our people, this is a good time of the
Yeah,
year.
yeah, definitely.
Mid-August, late August,
Yeah,
September.
yeah. Big things happening. Football season's coming, you know.
I know y'all out there now, right?
Yeah, we've been out there since April, though. We've been out
Really?
there since April. Yeah. We start in April. We go once a week, and then towards like June, like once Regents and stuff is kind of over, we kind of try to go twice a week.
Okay.
But we go like when we first go, we go like 6 p.m. because other kids are kids are playing other sports and stuff like that. So we let them get out of practice, go grab something to eat, and then come back. Yeah. We still want you to enjoy your life. We still want you to be a kid. You know what I mean? But then after July 4th weekend, that's when we rev it up. We go 3 days a week in the morning, like 6 to 8 in the morning. And then on, Tuesdays, Thursdays, we come back in the afternoon for a 3 o'clock install.
Make a prediction. What's your
About
record?
Our record?
What's it gonna be this year?
I would love it to be 12-0. I would love it to be 12-0.
All right, y'all heard it.
I would love it to be 12-0.
I'm not gonna say the school. I'm not gonna say the school.
But we would we would definitely
Coach
like
Mack,
to,
12-0.
we'd like to go 12-0. I mean, that's always the goal.
Long Island champs, state, New York State champs.
They don't have us in the state tournament yet.
Oh, okay.
I think the public schools are still working on that. Catholic schools got it figured out.
Okay.
Last year, St. Anthony's, they were the state champs for the Catholic League schools.
Okay.
But New York State hasn't there is a New York State champ, but they're in I think the problem is up there. There's so many. All the big schools are down here.
Mm.
A lot of the schools upstate are smaller. There's a very few number of big schools, but it's not many. So the problem is trying to get it organized where, like with basketball and everything else, it's a little different. You're not traveling as many kids. Hotel rooms are cheaper because it's less kids, less equipment involved. With football, it's a lot. Like you're talking, most teams, especially if you're going overnight, you can't drive up there in no cheese bus. You got to take a charter, put your equipment under the bus, things like that. Especially if you're traveling to play a state chip. Schools like St. Anthony, they got that money.
Yeah, gotcha.
You understand what I'm saying? So the Catholic schools have figured out a way with tuition and everything that all those other kids are paying to help fund it, and alumni associations or whatever. Public schools, it's not as easy.
Gotcha.
So I think they're still working on it. I don't know. But it would be interesting to see who the state champ could be completely for New York State high school football.
Mag, let me ask you another question about high school sports. AAU is real prominent in basketball. Will they ever be an AAU football?
I mean, right now you have youth football programs.
Yeah.
Around the country, depending on the state you're in, there's a lot of neighborhoods that really don't have youth football because they started at elementary, middle school with the school districts. So some of those don't have that. But what I've been seeing recently, the new AAU that's becoming AAU, is kind of like these 7-on-7 tournaments. Those are becoming, like, people are getting 7-on-7 teams are popping up everywhere now. They're traveling. Some of these kids are traveling all over the country just to play in these tournaments.
Yeah. Nicest of the nicest.
I don't know.
Everybody nice.
I can't say people are directly getting scholarships from these 7-on-7 tournaments or getting offers. I don't know. I haven't personally seen it myself from an athlete, but it's become a thing. And it's so funny to me because, growing up playing football, in college, 7-on-7 was called passing skeleton, right? Passing skeleton means that it's not real. Mm-hmm. We're just doing this for the sake of understanding the passing game for the offense, and the defense just understanding where they got to be, go to their zones, know the man that they got for practice. But now it's become a thing now. Like people are competing for it and going to all these tournaments and playing 7-on-7 tournaments. Yeah. The quarterback's not getting rushed.
It's the most satisfying part of the game, right?
Huh?
It's high scoring, right? Like it's all the stakes.
It's the most attractive part to the game.
Right.
But no team is winning without running the ball.
Yeah. That shit is like
you're not winning the game. If you can't control the clock,
dunks.
you can't control the clock passing the ball. But if you're running the ball, you control the clock. Most football teams that win, and look at any Super Bowl team. you have a great quarterback, but he also had look at the Chiefs.
Yeah.
That boy was from Rutgers.
Yeah.
Ball player, small as ever out there,
Yeah.
but running his tail off.
Yeah,
them running backs. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't just Pat Mahomes. And that just goes for the name of the game. That's just the game. That's just how the game is played. People, the passing is exciting, but the game was rooted in running the football.
Yeah.
Like, these offenses have just been created over the last couple of years. And it's all good. It's nice. It's fun to watch. But at the end of the day, you still got to win the game by running the football. So that's why, to me, the 7-on-7s is not really it showcases – it only helps a certain part of the game. It helps the quarterback. It helps the receiver. And it helps DBs.
Well, it only came to my head because it actually solves the problem that you were talking about with traveling with a large group of people. Now you have 7-on-7s. Now you have a smaller group of people, and they can get around, and now the nicest people could get together and play with each other, but I don't know.
But what about the linemen?
What about them?
There's no AAU for them.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And they the ones who putting in all the work and don't get no glory.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me as a coach talking, though. You feel me?
All right. So we're going to keep an eye out. 12-0. He said it. 12-0.